and welcome back to today's video. So today we are doing a makeup look. I'm so excited to be sitting down and playing with some makeup with you guys today. We are doing everything you see right here. This is basically my glowing skin makeup look. I'm using all cream and liquid products. If you've been with my channel for a while now, you know that I really love cream liquid makeup products. I love them if you're oily. I love them especially if you have more mature, dry skin. They just blend, they melt right into your skin. You never look like you have powdery layers of products sitting on your face. And I'm going to share with you how I use them, some of my favorite products, and just kind of the best ways that I apply them, because I know I get a lot of questions in regards to, you know, how you apply cream products. Some people are intimidated by cream products. They think they're not as easy or as fast as just taking a powder product and just swiping it on. But I'm here to tell you and show you how fast, how easy, how natural your skin and how just beautiful and radiant your skin will be with more cream and liquid type products. Now, as we get older, you want healthy, radiant skin. We do not want to look dry. We do not want to look flat and matte as we get older. It's just not a good look. You naturally get more dry as you get older. So we want to bring life back to your skin. We want that naturally moisturized, healthy, plump, radiant skin. And cream and liquid type products, no matter if you are dry to oily skin, you want that look. So I'm going to share with you guys how I did it today, some of my favorite products that I used to work with, and I'm going to zoom you guys in. I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let's get started. So let's start out with primer. Now remember, we're going for glowing skin. I personally have more normal to oily skin, so I'm going to be using this primer right here. And honestly, I haven't even been using primers all that much this summer, but I am going to fill in just some pores on my nose and T-zone with the Glow Skin Beauty. This is the Fill Perfecting Primer. I love this primer for more like pore issues. Like if you have larger pores, this really fills in pores and just gives you like a seamless finish. So I'm going to use this on my T-zone. Now, if you have more dry skin and you are definitely going for that, you know, again, glowy look to your skin, I would highly suggest this primer right here. It's the 100% pure Luminous primer. This is amazing. It has antioxidants, it has vitamins for your skin, so it's good, it's beneficial for your skin, but it really moisturizes and softens the skin, and it gives you such a beautiful, perfect like canvas if you have dry skin for your makeup. So I'd highly recommend this if you have dry skin. So moving on, let me just pull out my little pore filling primer here. It comes out like this, and I'm just going to take this, and like I said, I'm just going to use this on my T-zone, and I will still get the glowing look with this. This is just going to help me with my pores. So you can use this even if you have dry skin too. It really takes away pores. It is so good. And it's summertime. I feel like my pores are a little bit more out of control right now, so this just perfects them. So for foundation today, I am using my favorite foundation, as always, the Osmosis Performance Wear Satin Foundation. Anyone can wear this foundation. It's good for dry skin, it's good for oily skin. It's really like anybody can use it. It works for all skin types, and believe me, I have the driest of friends to the oiliest of friends, and they all love this foundation, so it's really great for everybody. What I'm going to do today to give it a little extra glow, because this is a satin foundation, it's going to look super skin-like and super natural on your skin. It is not matte, but it's not super like dewy or glowy either. It honestly just looks like skin, completely like skin. So what I'm going to do to kind of give it that extra little glow to my skin, because you can use a dewy foundation, you can use any foundation you want to give yourself that like dewy, glowy skin. But the thing that one of the things that I love about this, not only is it skin-like, but it lasts forever on my skin. I can apply this at 7 in the morning and then wear it till like midnight at night, and it still looks so insanely flawless. So I like to use this on all days because it does last that long, but I am going to give it a little bit of that extra glow look by misting in the Lila Bee A Glow Face Mist with it. When you put these two together, it not only, you know, completely lasts forever on your skin, but it does actually give it a little extra glow too. So I am in the shade Beige Dark. That is my more tan shade right now. I'm usually natural medium, but right now I am completely in the Beige Dark because it is summertime and I am living my life and not completely hiding from the sun, honestly, like I normally do. I have hidden away from the sun and just not really been in the sun forever, but you know what, like I have kids, like I want to hang out with my kids, I want to go to the pool, I want to go to the beach with my kids. I load up on SPF, but I'm just not hiding from the sun. So I do have more of a natural tan going on because again, I am living my life. So I am a little bit more tan. This is the beige dark shade right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and we're just going to dot this all over to kind of get things going here. But honestly, the sun isn't bad for you. And that's like the one thing that I have to like remember too. And my dad had melanoma. So that's one thing that's always in the back of my head as well, is skin cancer. So I am like scared of the sun. But again, like I have to live my life and I'm not, you know, I can't let like the sun completely scare me from having fun outside in the summer. So just protect yourself, wear your SPF, wear hats, wear your sunglasses. That's what I do. And just reapply your SPF and you'll be good and you can enjoy the sun. So, okay, now that we have that on, what I'm doing is I'm going to take my beauty blender. This is the Osmosis beauty sponge, which is my favorite as well. What I'm doing, this is damp. I'm going to take my Glow face mist and I'm going to spray it onto that sponge. And then when I blend it in with the foundation, it really just gives the foundation just like an extra glow to your skin. And it just blends and melts right in and it makes your skin look amazing. So when you're going for that like little extra glow, like honestly take that mist and just use it with your foundation. So when I feel like my sponge is getting a little bit drier, I'm gonna go back and spray more. Don't get in my coffee. I'm gonna go back and spray a little bit more and then just keep blending that into my skin here. All right, so I'm just taking the rest of my foundation, whatever's left on my sponge here, and I always just bring like the rest just down my neck, just a little bit, but that is where we're at right now. Here's the foundation with the Lila Bia Glow, just a completely amazing combination. So I'm gonna go do my brows right now. That's gonna take me, hopefully not long. You never know with the brows. Sometimes I get days where I can do them so quick and it's like the best days ever. And then there's other days where I'm like drawing them on and then I'm like erasing. And then I'm drawing them on and then I'm like erasing them. It's like the worst. I'm gonna go do my brows really quick, spruce them up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. We are gonna move on to the eyes now. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer. I am still loving this eye primer. It's the easiest eye primer of life. Look at this. You draw on your eyes, you blend it in with your finger, cream product, stays put, doesn't like budge or smudge or anything all day. It cancels out any of that crazy discoloration on your eyes. And it's literally the best product. Like it's one of those products that I use every single day. And I have not been wearing like a ton of makeup, but I always do this step because look at that. It just makes your eyelids look so good. And I know that sounds so funny because they're like your eyelids. But if you have like discoloration on your eyelids and you do the rest of your makeup and you make the rest of your skin look good and you know even out the rest of your skin, you're gonna still see like the discoloration on your eyelids and you have to cancel that out. So this is just like an everyday must product. So we're doing that, and then let's do our cream products for our eyes. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the best cream shadow. I have Tom Ford cream shadows. I have you name it cream shadows. The Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the Marie Antoinette shade. This is my favorite eye product. Like I have been using this shade and this product. This is like my third one of these little tubs. I've been using this for like years. It's literally my favorite cream eyeshadow of life. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm also gonna use the Armani Eye Tints because I love these as well. This is in the number 23 shade. I'm trying to think which one I kind of want to use first because I put this mostly on the eyelid and then I kind of blend out with this. I think I want to use this first, and we're going to use this on, like I said, I'm going to kind of do this in the crease and then put the Marie Antoinette on the lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just take like 3 dots of the Armani Eye Tint, and this is just the Sigma E39 blending brush. And we're just gonna blend this into the crease, just like you would with like a powder eyeshadow. It just blends flawlessly and honestly like easier than powders. And I just start out slow. You can go back like I am now, add a little bit more color, just depends on how dark and you know, kind of the look you're going for. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Charlotte Tilbury, again, this is in the Marie Antoinette shade, best shade of life. It's like a beautiful, like bronzy shade. It looks good on everybody, no matter what color your eyes, no matter what color your skin, this looks so good on everyone. So I'm gonna take again actually I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm gonna use the RMS Beauty, this is the E20. This is the best brush for cream eyeshadows. Like I love this brush. Anytime I pull out a cream eyeshadow for like the lid and blending, I love this brush. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury shade. I'm just gonna dab it onto my brush here. And then this, I'm just gonna pop right onto the lid. And I kind of got a lot, so I'm gonna go back and forth between the two lids. I'm just gonna kind of dab it on. Like you can use your finger for this even. You can just apply it with your finger and just blend it onto the lid that way. Or like I said, I just prefer using this brush. It just makes it so much easier than trying to get your finger on the perfect spot. But this is all I do. Just dab it into place. It literally blends on its own and it won't budge. People always think that cream eyeshadows are gonna like slip and slide, and if you have oily eyelids, they really don't. Like they don't budge, and if you have more mature skin and more mature eyes, like cream actually looks really good. It just makes your eyes, I feel like, look younger to begin with. So it just doesn't give you that like dry, powdery look. So I love cream eye products. And that's like kind of the extent of what we're doing to the upper lids. I do usually like to use a little bit of eyeliner, and I always just use my shadows. So this is just a dry powder eyeshadow. It's just a powder eyeshadow. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Golden Goddess palette. So you got me thinking powders and dryness. But for eyeliners, I really love taking an eyeshadow and just really lightly pressing it against my lash line. So that's what I'm doing today. Again, this is the Smoky Eyeliner Brush by Laura Mercier. I love this. So I'm just gonna take any, eyeshadow you want, or take any eyeliner you want. I'm gonna use this darker brown shade right here. Get a little bit of that onto my brush, and then I'm just gonna press it, like I said, right into the lash line. Okay, I am gonna tightline my lashes. This is the 100% Pure. This is the creamy, long-lasting eyeliner, and this is in black. And I'm just gonna go tight line over the waterline. All right, we're gonna curl our eyelashes. That's always the next step. And then I'm gonna use the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara. I told you guys, I am like flip-flopping between mascaras right now. I don't know what it is. My lashes are just so weird and so picky right now. So I went back to this one to try this one out again, and I really like it, but it's still like the formula got clumpier on this. Like I have to like literally play with the formula and then kind of like pick my lashes apart at the end, to kind of like separate them, because it's kind of a clumpy formula when it used to not be. But this is the tube I have open right now, so we're just working with this. Okay, so we got the eyes almost done now. We're gonna finish off the lower eyes in a little bit. But in the meantime, we're gonna go back to the face products and finish up some things there. And we're gonna do concealer next. So this is my concealer combination of life. Still, I did a whole video. I've talked about this combination right here. It's the Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal, which has a broad spectrum of SPF 35. It's a mineral sunscreen for your eyes, but it's also tinted. It brightens the eyes. You can use this as concealer alone. I love to mix it in with other concealers because then you get all the benefits of this, but you get even more coverage when you mix it in with another concealer. And this is the combination I've been doing forever. It's the Osmosis Age Defying Treatment Concealer, and then I mix it with this. So I'm gonna take the Osmosis. This one comes with a little moisturizing stick, and I am gonna use that. I'm just gonna kind of like prime and just help to moisturize my under eyes a little bit. And that stick I just kind of like dab in, and again that kind of just primes and moisturizes because it is made for more mature skin. So a lot of times we get more dry under the eyes, a little bit more crepey under the eyes, and this just helps to kind of smooth and moisturize all that out. So then on the other end it has a doe foot applicator, and what I do is I literally just take the concealer on the back of my hand like that, and then I take my Color Science Total Eye, and this comes out in like a really good brightening peachy tone, and I literally lay it right on top, and then I just combine those two on the back of my hand And then I'm just gonna dot those under my eye. Then taking that same damp sponge that I used on my face for my foundation, I'm just gonna take that and blend out that concealer. And the thing that I love about the Osmosis concealer as well, and doing a whole glowy look here, is that concealer is like a super like moisturizing, I don't want to say super moisturizing because it's not like it's slippery either, but it gives off like a dewy radiance under your eye, which again, if you have more mature skin, is so perfect because you want that more moisturized, dewy, radiant look under your eyes. I can't even tell you how many concealers I've tried personally that make my under eyes look so dry, and I'm 38. I'm not saying like I'm old or anything, but I don't want that dry look under my eyes either. And like I was saying, you get drier as you get older. So we want to look glowy. We want that radiance, and this concealer gives that perfect radiance under your eyes. And then taking my Hourglass Veil Powder with the damp sponge, I'm gonna get a little bit of that powder on to the sponge. And then I'm just gonna dab it right over the concealer, and this just sets it beautifully without having it ever turn cakey or like heavy or powdery either. All right, so we're gonna finish off the lower lash line now. I'm gonna take that same smoky eyeliner brush, and I'm just gonna line my lower lashes just like I did to the upper, just right along the lashes. And then just taking any other shadow, I'm just using this quad right now, so I'm just gonna pull out a color here. You can just use any color, but I just wanna smoke out the lower lashes a little bit. And this is the Hakuhodo eyeshadow brush, and I'll link everything down below. This brush has been out of stock forever. I don't know like what's going on, but it's like the best little smudger guy to smudge the lower lashes. Then I'm gonna take the MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara, and we are just going to finish off the eyes with a little bit of this on the lower lashes. Okay, so we're moving on to bronzer now. We got the eyes fully done. We're gonna finish off with the face here. I love this for a cream slash like liquid bronzer. It's the Glow Skin Beauty. This is actually, I mean, they call it a blush, but it's a bronzer. It's a cream bronzer. It's the bronzer or blush in warmth. It is so beautiful. It's the best color just to bring warmth and that natural bronzy tan to your skin. It just lasts forever on your skin. It melts into your skin. It blends right in, and it just looks so natural. Again, why I love cream and liquid products. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this with my damp sponge. I'm gonna get a little bit onto my sponge here, and I'm just gonna take this and just start dabbing it and blending it where I want to bronze up. And you're gonna see how it just melts into my skin. It's just beautiful. It just makes your skin look like skin, but like such a perfect, like islandy bronze look. Like I cannot get enough of this. And when you're using your cream products, I mean, honestly, it's just like what you do with your powder. Just, you know, keep pressing it into the skin right where you would if you were blending it with a brush. Just blend it right in. And I do like this sponge for that because I like to use this flat side. It just presses it into the skin really, really nice. All right, so you can see how that blends so seamlessly in your skin. You don't see any powder or anything on your skin. It just looks like skin, looks like beautiful glowing skin. So we're gonna do the same thing with blush next. I'm gonna use the RMS Beauty. This is the lip to cheek. This is in the shade Smile. This is amazing. You can use this on the cheeks as blush. You can apply it as like a beautiful like lip glossy balm to your lips. And I'm just gonna take a clean beauty sponge. I'm not using the same one. I want a clean one for the blush color. I'm gonna get a little bit of the blush onto the beauty blender, and then doing the same thing, and you can actually just use your fingers for this too. You can apply this blush with your fingers, super easy. I'm just gonna take this and just blend it directly on top of that bronzer that we just put down. This is just the perfect summer blush, I swear. It just gives you that beautiful like beachy look to your cheeks. So finishing off the face look with a highlighter here, you can see we got blush, we got bronzer, everything is glowing. My skin looks incredible. Like if you could see my skin in person, it just looks like the most glowing, radiant skin, but it still looks like skin. So we're gonna finish everything off with the Cover FX. This is the Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade Celestial. And then this comes out in a dropper form, which can be a little bit messy, but I just take a little bit onto the back of my finger here, And then I'm just gonna take it and dab it right onto the cheekbones. This will give you a glow for sure. You can use something a little bit more subtle. If you want something more subtle, I would recommend like the RMS Beauty, those cream highlighters are a little bit more subtle, but I wanted to go for a little bit more of a glow here today. So I'm using this one, which I love because it really does blend into your skin super, super nice. And it's not like a chunky look. It's super smooth, but it definitely gives that glow. All right, so now that we have all of our cream products on, I am gonna set the T-zone, and I'm using the Osmosis Press Base. This is in the shade Natural Medium. I'm just gonna get a little bit of this onto my brush, and I'm just gonna really go over the T-zone. This is going to, honestly, it doesn't mattify anything because this powder is like the most hydrating powder I've ever used. It's so amazing if you have dry skin because it will actually take away the look of dry skin. But I love it because it just gives me a little extra coverage and a little extra perfection right down the T-zone, which is what I like to do. So I usually set my whole face with this just depending on what look I'm doing, but I want to keep that glowiness. So I'm just going to set the T-zone. All right, let's finish off the whole entire look here. Let's do our lips. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. And then I'm going to take the Glow Skin Beauty. This is the Cream Glaze Crayon in the shade Chiffon. And I love this because it gives a glossy, amazing look to your lips. And these have just been my favorite pencils, especially for like the summer when I want that like glossy look. We don't want to look matte. We don't want our lips to look dry. And these just give that like a beautiful lipstick and lip gloss look in one. You can see alone just what that does to my lips. Like it gives them that plump, like super hydrated, glossy look, and it lasts forever on your lips. But I'm gonna gloss them up a little bit more because I wanna be extra glowy. So I'm gonna use the Glow Skin Beauty. This is the Naked Lip Gloss. This is like one of my favorite lip glosses of life. I literally put this on top of everything. It's super glossy, doesn't budge, and I love it. It goes with everything. Okay, that is it. That is it for our glowing makeup look today. I mean, honestly, if you could see my skin in person, it looks so just naturally healthy and glowing, and you do not see layers of makeup and layers of powder sitting on your skin. So I hope you guys enjoy this look using some of my all-time favorite cream products. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, but I'm gonna list and link all of these products down below in the description box for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.